Because what I was going to do, if you want me to explain it first, I was going to take my mouth shut. Because like it's a freedom of speech thing. But I'll just explain. Okay, so my case was Brandenburg versus Ohio. Like Ohio, the whole state. And basically, so these little things are KKK people. And this is Brandenburg, and he's a KKK person. And they're at a huge rally for like the Ku Klux Klan, and I don't know what was said, but obviously it was something that Ohio didn't agree with, which I don't know how they found out, but whatever. Okay, so basically Ohio is like suing Brandenburg because there was a law which was like the Ohio state law that if you were saying stuff that was enticing violence or like would cause violence, then like it was against the law in Ohio. So basically, Ohio wrote Brandenburg a nice little letter that was like, you can't say that, you were going to court because you broke the law. So, here is my little courtroom. And this is the Ohio courtroom, and here's your judge, and here's Brandenburg, and here is the Ohio people. And Brandenburg's really upset because he lost, and they said he was violating the law. So, he was upset about that. And then, so we have Brandenburg, this little Ku Klux Klan member, who's really pissed off because he lost. And he's like, I'm going to write a letter to the Supreme Court because I think this is fair. I should say whatever the hell I want, get away with it. So, then, the question was being asked if what he was saying was, like, if the Ohio state law was violating his First Amendment of freedom of speech, and if the law was constitutional or not. And that was the question being asked to the Supreme Court. So, my next picture is a picture of like the Supreme Court justices, and here's my 8 little Supreme, or 9, like one's over here, and he's all alone. But that'll be explained in a second. But this is basically like after the whole court case and everything was heard, this is them like on that Friday when they're deciding everything. And okay, so then we have the decision, and it was an 8-0 decision in favor of Brandenburg. It says that the Ohio state law was completely unconstitutional, and it was violating his freedom of speech, and I don't know why one of the justices voted against it. It doesn't say anything about that, but basically they were just saying that the law was wrong. All of Ohio was upset because they felt like what they did was right, and their law was okay, but it wasn't in their eyes. And basically, another thing about it was that what they said about the case was that what he was saying, they didn't have proof of what he said and how it like either caused danger or it was said to be dangerous. So they said the case was too broad for them to put a verdict on if it really was violating the law. And then they said the law is just unconstitutional because it's violating what people say, and there's nothing against what people say except you can't say fire in a movie theater. And that's the end of my presentation.